Live? It's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and I asked my dad for his best joke. He said you. I know, right? I'm the best. I'm just kidding. Listen, I'm telling a terrible dad joke, but we should talk to the dads themselves. How hard is it being a girl dad? I know it ain't easy, especially because you get all them looks. You don't even know what you're doing with their hair. Ooh, it's a whole array of problems. But I'm gonna go behind the bar because my guy Kevin Dulcine is here with the delicious looking cocktail.
So we've got the brown derby today.
Ooh, you gonna show me how to make this later?
Of course.
All right, and you're a girl dad, so
Yes,
go ahead and
a
sit on the
proud one,
couch.
too.
Because he's proud, all right? Well, we're gonna talk to these wonderful dads and ask about the journey of being a girl dad. Let's get into it.
Yeah, what's up for a nightcap? Chill, you know, kick back.
All right.
Is it dry?
Oh, okay.
No, it's quiet. Shut up.
Oh,
Tea party.
tea party?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I had too much tea.
All right, that's Girl Dad Life. Here to discuss, we've got Josh Samaru, a girl dad. We've got Darian Burklet, also a girl dad. And we've got Kevin Dulcine, who just made delicious cocktails here, who's also a girl dad. All right, how old are your daughters?
Mine's 9.
9.
she's an old one.
Darian?
15 months, 1 year.
Wow.
6 going on 7 next month.
Okay. Did y'all want girls?
At first, no.
No?
No.
Your
You did
daughter's
not.
gonna hear this. Oh,
Yeah,
my
people
goodness.
don't want to be honest about it, but yeah, you
Yeah.
wanted a boy.
Yeah, at first I wanted a boy, but I'm so glad I got a girl.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I wanted a happy, healthy baby.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'm proud of my daughter. So.
Yeah. And Kevin is too.
Yeah.
Kevin is too.
Of course.
To Darian?
I cried at the gender reveal.
You cried? Did you
I
really?
cried. Yeah, it's on camera. I cried. Just because I knew I was gonna have to pack a lot of guns now. You know.
My gun collection
That's-
definitely got
that's
bigger
for
after
sure.
the gender.
Did it
reveal.
really? Do you recognize like pre-birth of your daughters, how you changed?
Oh, for sure. And everybody does around you too. They'll tell you that.
Like you're a different person.
Totally.
I mean, as the host of this show and having Darian on a few times, I can tell the difference of him being a guest prior to having his daughter to post having his daughter.
Is that good or bad?
No, it's great. It's
Okay.
great. I mean, you
Okay.
haven't really changed as you just are more selective of your jokes about women. I feel like
Yeah.
you are more
It's like the
respectful towards women, so it's a great
mentality
thing,
of the
actually.
thing too. Your whole
Yeah.
mentality changes. Like what's important and matters to you.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I realized
for
I had to
sure.
sympathize. Like, okay, like so for example, with that TikTok that we just watched. So, I don't know if I would allow my daughter. Obviously, we're not there yet, fellas. Don't judge me. World, please don't judge me. But obviously, we're not there yet, so I don't know if I would allow my daughter to put the paint on my nails and a lipstick.
Oh, they won't.
Because you know, I mean, I probably would like get her something to
I'm
do
gonna
it.
pause you.
Okay.
Kevin, Josh, have y'all been there?
Oh, I have.
Y'all thought y'all weren't gonna do it and you've had makeup on?
I've wear
Glitter everywhere.
so much makeup because my daughter.
Okay.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I've had the fingernails, I've had the eyebrows, the lipstick. I drew a line. Like
You're like, no, we ain't doing lipstick, yeah. But everything else. What about you,
Like
Kevin?
glitter in the hair, glitter everywhere. The tassels that what the girls wear, the clip-ons. Yeah, she loves to play with hair. I never thought I would get into it, but
Of course,
it's like a rite
anything
of
to make
passage
baby
now.
girl.
Yeah.
play princess.
All right, Darian, get ready.
No. Because they're making so much money doing this type of stuff, so I'm gonna just get her to practice things and say, hey, baby, practice on practice on like a mannequin or something. I want my daughter to. What if she could be 5 years old and she good at makeup, and then we can
Oh,
make a lot of money? You know what
Yeah,
I'm
my
saying?
daughter is too, off of us.
Yeah.
Like she uses me.
A real life
Yeah.
person.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just haven't got to that point yet, but I don't think I'll go that far. Like sometimes you see the guys in like the what is that the little skirts? What is it called?
Kilt?
Tutus?
Tutus.
I draw the line at the tutu. Like,
Yeah, so-
you're not gonna have me wear that.
It's different things.
Well, it's all about quality time, I feel like.
True.
Like, no matter
Honestly,
what,
yeah.
I mean, you're hanging out with your daughter, hanging out with your family, it's all about quality time.
And it's moments like these that she's gonna remember. Like I remember whenever the first time I let her paint my nails, she always tells everybody about this. She was like, "Daddy let me paint his nails blue," and I was like,
She actually
that's just like a
cares.
core,
That's a
yeah,
core memory.
It
Yeah.
is. And I feel like that's what matters the most.
Okay, so I mean, how do you approach parenting differently than you think you would a boy?
Honestly, I feel like I just teach her anything and everything that I can to help her get ready for life. I don't want her to have to depend on any man or any whatever. So I teach her how to do everything that needs to happen. Like if I'm fixing a cabinet, I have her right there. She can use the drill with me. She can learn and just be aware of what's going on. And that way no one can take advantage of her and she'll be ready to take on life.
So I teach my daughter all about cars. I'm a big gearhead. But I teach her like how to change oil, but the big thing is like changing like a spare tire or something, because I always think like I don't want her to be stuck on the side of the road waiting on some man to come in. That was a huge thing, change, like having a daughter. Like before, I was like, yeah, a man's supposed to do that. No. I have my daughter that she's gonna do her own spare tire. She can take care of her own self.
Exactly.
Wow.
I definitely agree with
And
that.
it's good quality time
Yeah.
too, because
Oh,
they're having
yeah.
fun, joking around in the garage. And I'm playing freaking Taylor Swift now.
Oh my God.
That's like,
Let's not talk about my music
changed.
taste now.
Oh, man.
Lord, it's
Yeah.
changed. Yeah,
Yeah.
did you go through like the kids bop phase?
Oh, heck yeah. I have nightmares of Baby Shark still.
Okay.
That, yeah.
I'm in the
Baby
thick
Shark,
of that.
you do,
Oh.
yeah.
Don't get us sued. All right. While we sort that out and edit that, you stay right there because we'll be right back talking with our girl dads.
All right, spin around. Keep going. Keep going. Ta-da! Daddy's good at it, huh? Look at that. What?
Dizzy.
That's real.
That's real?
That's
Yeah, that's
real.
the
I
thing.
do that all the time.
Really? You
Baby
just have
spin.
her spinning?
Baby spin.
He's just missing the spray bottle to do the little edges to tap them down before school, and that's the hairdo right there.
You empty a Windex bottle, put some water in there, spray her down. You're good.
Dang, and here I am spoiled. my mom is my in-house babysitter, so my mom does my baby hair, so I haven't even had to touch anything.
Best of luck,
Yeah,
bro.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Congratulations
That's a
on
great
having
thing.
It's
mama.
definitely a learning process too.
Yeah? So what has been the biggest struggle having a girl to raise? Like, is it going out in public and people questioning you as a father, people not respecting you as a father? Is it going to the men's restroom when you have a girl? Like, what is the biggest struggle for you?
Discipline.
The discipline.
Discipline.
What do you mean?
Cause they cry and they give those little face, you know what I'm talking about, like the emotion, they get emotion, and so right then and there you just go out of discipline, like as a dad, you're like, okay, I'm sorry, come here, please. I didn't mean to do that. I'm your dad, I love you, and that's the hardest thing is like just trying to like balance the discipline for me.
I mean, so I'm an only child, and I'm very close to my father. I can vividly remember him like spanking the hell out of me using either an electrical cord or the belt, and maybe 5, 10, 30 minutes later, him coming into my room and being like, I'm so like crying and being like, I am so sorry.
Yeah.
Like
I
he
yell
would
now
hate it.
and apologetic.
Yeah,
Like
you
raising
yell
your
and then you
voice.
apologize.
Yeah, so it's like.
Did you forgive your dad when he does? Did you
I
forgive
mean,
him?
if there's no forgiveness, then I mean, you just got spanked. It
Yeah.
hurts. Like it's like screw you, Dad. It's okay. I'm fine. And I'm still very close with my father. But I still remember. I think I remember his tears and his apology more than I do the
spankings.
discipline. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. For me, spankings are kind of, I wouldn't say spankings like I'm like physically gonna slap your butt or anything, but like being stern and everything. Because in a weird way, my daughter doesn't have to be my friend or anything. Like she doesn't really have to like me. At the end of the day, I'm raising a very well-behaved daughter and make sure that she stays in line. I mean, if later on down in life, I know she's gonna appreciate that. Like she's already grown to be like a super strong woman.
Yeah.
So that's, with her being 9, like I have to level up on my discipline. Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like spankings after a few years don't
No,
work
don't
anymore. So it's
No,
like
I
you
mean-
gotta strategize and discipline.
They get smart.
Oh,
They start to
they're
wear
super
like
smart.
like 10, 15 different like underwear on your butt. So whenever you hit it, it's like you're hitting a pillow and like, ah. They're out.
And they're so smart too.
Yeah.
Wicked smart.
Okay, so you brought up the discipline. What has been the hardest thing for you?
Man, I tell you what, school. Like
School?
going to like as a father, going to like school functions and like sports, like extracurricular kind of things. Because normally there's not a lot of men that get respect for actually going to all of these functions. Like if you just randomly show up, like, oh, yeah, I guess, yeah, there he is.
I feel like that is also just men as parents in general. Because
sure.
I have boys and I can see how the school treats my husband versus how they treat my oldest son's mom. It's very different.
I would say
So
too,
that's-
y'all. I would say, you know, being a girl dad, it's a chick magnet. So being in a relationship, I had to kick all these women off, and they always like just throw little signs like, "Oh my goodness, I have baby fever."
Not Kevin, like, yup, this is
and
these
things
are
like
facts.
that. So that's the thing. Like you always have to like put women back in their place. Like, hey, you know, I'm still with the child's mother. Back away. You know what I'm saying? I'm faithful. I don't do all of that kind of stuff. Like you have to, you have to put women in their place, and that's like the hardest thing. Like it's just like, because there's so many women. They just, oh my goodness, he's a dad, and they just melt, and they want to call you daddy as well. You know what I'm saying?
No, stop.
So that's a hard thing too.
All right,
You gotta-
Kevin, let me bring you into this conversation. But what's been the hardest thing for you?
Honestly, just getting in touch with your emotions.
Oh.
Like just getting onto the same level as like women. Because per se, before our daughters were just men, chauvinistic, we're just all about, doing what guys do. Now you're raising this little angel to be a model citizen. But when y'all are on two different planets, it doesn't work. So you have to like meet them to their level. That means all that manly stuff, tone it down a little bit because they're not at that level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like I just approach her like a level-headed person. So I had to get in tune with my kind of sensitive side, softer side. So it definitely does change you.
Yeah.
But I'm here for it. I'm loving every minute of this ride. Made me a better person.
It. Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to talk a little bit more. Y'all stay right there. We talking with these girl dads coming up next.
I don't know why they silent. Your love is toxic. Your love is toxic.
I feel like we discussed this a little
Yeah.
earlier with the girl dads. We've got Josh, Tadarian, and Kevin. Are you preparing them so that they don't need a man
Of course.
or your dusty son
To come to the
to
rescue, of
come to the
course.
rescue? Yes. I mean, I'm not
wanna
going to say
give her
dusty
the
son because
option.
I am a boy mom, so that's a whole other episode. But do you feel like you're arming them with things so that they can be independent?
Yeah, it seemed like women who have their dads in their life are more understanding, and they you could talk to them better than like women who just grew up around nothing but women. So,
Truth.
teaching them some of the things
That you
that we
confront
learned.
in life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it helps.
So how do you approach parenting differently than your parents?
Man, let me go
Parented
first.
you?
Y'all. Let me tell on my mom real quick. I used to get whoopings. You know what I'm saying?
You're
And,
not the only one,
Yeah,
though.
I used to get whoopings, and like now when I tell my mom I'm a disciplined baby, she's like, "You better not touch my grandbaby." So she's doing like a lot of South parenting, and and this baby is getting away with everything, and this baby running the house, bossing me around and
Okay,
stuff.
no,
It's
that's
young-
different.
it's young
The
kids nowadays, yeah.
grandparenthood is very different, absolutely. But what is your approach when it comes to parenting, whereas how parents parented you? Is it different?
It is.
Are you holding grudges?
Yeah.
We ain't gonna go there. Maybe they ain't gonna. Hold
No,
up.
it's like everything that we learned at our age, you have to like plus up on age for these kids because they're learning so much stuff
Faster.
through like you're, trust me, you're gonna learn. But
Yeah.
like I know like they're learning so much stuff in school now that I had no idea about until I was like 10, 11. My 9-year-old, like She can work my phone way
Yeah,
better
let's
than I
not talk
can.
about technology too. Like
Yeah, that's
just
the thing
being
about
prevalent.
technology. Yeah. They've got information at their fingertips. As soon as they can type words, like they can probably find something out.
Which is not all bad too, because they can utilize it the right way, and our kids literally are so smart because they have access to all this information and learning that can teach them so many things that you couldn't even learn when you were young because you didn't have that.
She would ask me a math problem, and then she would ask Alexa, and Alexa would find out way faster than I could. So yeah, girl Alexa smarter than dad.
And she throws it in your face, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, they're bold.
Oh
Yeah.
my
You're not
God.
as smart as Alexa, Dad. You think you know everything.
Oh no. So how do you handle that?
No, I'm the dad. You sit down.
Yeah,
Sit
just-
your ass down. You gonna learn today. Alexa ain't spanking your ass. I am.
Give me that belt.
What about you, Kevin? Are you disciplining or parenting differently than your parents
I just did.
disciplined
Oh,
you?
certainly differently than my parents did. Like saying definitely the discipline was more of a factor when you were younger. But I was a bad kid though, so I couldn't. I definitely condone. You know what I mean? But nowadays I feel like we don't resort to discipline as much like that. Like I hear all these stories from like similar dads and stuff. Like they don't really discipline or like punk like hit or aim to their kid. We are definitely much softer. And they notice that, and yeah. Like if, for instance, my little girl, if you let her play you one time, she's got you wrapped around her finger.
Damn.
Yeah. She got me wrapped around too, but to a certain extent, you know. I let it happen.
All right. So what's it like going to a public restroom?
So whenever my daughter, she's growing older and everything. When she was like 4 or 5, I don't care how hot it is. I was wearing a hoodie, like always wearing a jacket. So when she had to go to the bathroom at a restaurant, I would slap that thing over her face and like direct her to like the toilet so she knows where to go. She's not looking at anybody else.
Exactly.
And
Wandering
I'm
eyes.
right there like if any guys want to like do something to her, like that.
Same. We holding hands
Yeah.
while we go to the restroom.
Yeah.
We not leaving at all. Like
Even though
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
like 9 years old, she's a big kid. She can pass off for like 10, 11. I still at least walk her to the bathroom. Like,
Yeah.
nah, no one's gonna do anything.
we're so
absolutely.
protective over our
I mean,
girls.
if there's like a family bathroom, that's always the go-to.
Yeah.
But at that age, when she was younger, I would definitely like block her eyes and everything. And
So did y'all go into the men's or the women's restroom?
I
Like,
would.
How would y'all do it? Cause I know as a man you like, okay, I don't want to go into the women's restroom
It all
because
depends. If there's no woman
You'll
in
go?
there, I'll go, and I'll have somebody be like, hey, just let them know like there's a guy in there. Like,
Okay.
what is that? Yeah, that's what I normally.
and
do.
are women like were they acceptable to that? Like they didn't.
They ain't got no choice.
Okay. Cause I'm thinking, man, what if I went out in the man's restroom and I'm cleaning my door? I was like, man, I don't want no other guy walking or even.
Yeah,
to
that's
peek. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
The creepy.
Yeah.
So I would take her to the men's, but those guys are kind of nasty. So
Yeah.
I would leave the hoodie, like don't take it off, and I'd
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
clean the stinking
I got you.
toilet
Yeah,
and everything,
yeah. Okay.
and then let her go, and then try and like let her focus on me, tell her stupid dad jokes and everything, so
Yeah.
she's focusing on me, not everybody else in the bathroom.
Oh, so you
Exactly.
can deliver stupid dad jokes, but not me. Is that?
That was horrible.
Because you ain't
Yeah, I
It
don't
was
know,
bad,
Kara.
okay.
We gonna have to work on that one.
Listen,
We don't-
That was somebody else's joke that I delivered, okay? All right, no, cheers to y'all for being great dads. Continue it on. Listen,
Fatherhood.
I love my girl dad. He's amazing. Coming up next, Kevin is going behind the bar and he's gonna teach me how to make a cocktail or two. You stay right there, we'll be right back. Welcome back to the Nightcap. I'm behind the bar now because Kevin is gonna do what?
Back that glass up, baby.
Yep. We do
Do
not
it.
teach our daughters to do that.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely
But she does cheers with me with her little milk, though. I did teach her that.
I know I did teach my little Eros to do
And
that too. I'm like,
it's always
"Salud."
been my worst fear to see them, like to hear about the teachers in the conference being like, your daughter has a habit of cheersing with the other kids on lunchtime. I'm like, sorry, not sorry. Okay, so back to the brown derby.
You right. Let's get to the task at hand. We ain't gonna talk about that. Okay.
So, super simple cocktail.
Yes.
It's gonna be bourbon, pamplemousse grapefruit, and some fresh the grapefruit juice and agave.
This is my day old fashioned.
Yes, pretty
Daytime
much,
old
pretty much. The higher the proof, the bourbon, the better, because you do have some sugars working in there, so that way to cut through. Now you're gonna hit your Gaffard pamplemousse.
1 ounce. Let me flip
Do a
that.
½ ounce each.
A ½ ounce each, but since I'm making two.
That's it.
Gotta
Double
look-
up on it. I like your meniscus
Dang it.
pour. You
I'm
almost was
trying
there.
to do the meniscus, but you see I keep like over pouring. It's
a little
spilled
bubble,
everywhere.
it's a little
Don't judge me.
All right, now
All
we're
right.
gonna do our fresh grapefruit juice, 1½ ounce, because it's 3/4 each.
1 Oh, I could have
you're
done
so
it on the other
cute.
side.
Yeah,
I
it's
could
all
have.
right. It's okay.
I'm so
It's
sorry.
okay.
Not him calling me cute. See, you don't want. You do not
It's only
want
because I'm a bartender that I
men
know.
saying that to your daughter. Oh, how cute. Hey.
That's why you gotta set them up for success.
Okay,
and
that's
a
right.
quarter ounce each, so half ounce.
So a half ounce right here.
Yes, perfect.
Oh, a little more, but it's fine. Agave's fine.
Shake
Come
it up,
on.
baby. Shake it up.
Shake it up.
Oh,
We
you
ain't
got
gonna
better
teach
from
our
last
daughters to do that
time.
either. I can do this. This is the one thing I can do.
Perfect. Look at you go. I would hire you, honestly. I'd still hire
Would you really?
Yeah, you could do my next, we can do Mia's birthday party. Now, do you want to do the zest part? This is the cool part.
Y'all better zoom. Ah! Oh,
Sorry, we got plenty more. Yeah.
that's fine. All right. Cheers,
Perfect.
boo boo.
Cheers, love.
All right, taste it. Let me know. Oh, hold up. They want their refills. I'm so sorry. Give me a second. Can I make their cocktails?
Oh, of course.
Hold on. That's good.
I
I did a
told
good job.
you.
All right,
Excellent.
listen. Cheers to my girl dads. Y'all keep kicking ass. You're making the best people on this planet. The women.
Hey.
Cheers to you. We'll see you guys next time.